Hi, welcome back. This is part 2 of my laughter yoga recording session. So this is all about superheroes. I created these superheroes way back. Well, I created the first one probably about 2 years ago now. And one of my DNRS buddies from my seminar pointed out to me that, because I have a lot of empathy and I cry at commercials, and I was a healthcare worker, so I have sort of a very strong empathetic side, and I was kind of trying to rewire around that. And she said to me, she said, Lorelei, that's not a weakness. She said, that's a superpower, the way that you're able to be so empathetic towards others. And so that started my whole superpower team. And so so my first superpower person who's inside me is a super self-care woman, because part of my limbic storm started because I didn't put my self-care needs first. And so super self-care woman is my number one superpower, and she comes to the forefront when I need her, and she can make time in any day for my joy and my self-care, and she can make myself first. And so I love her, and she helps me put joy and self-care first. She compliments me, she appreciates me, and she doesn't underestimate all the things that I do, and I love her. Super self-care, super love woman. I just find that it helps me remember that I have a superpower inside me, that I can put my self-care and self-love first. And she's, I think I've sort of combined the two of them now. So it used to be super self-care woman and super self-love woman, but I've kind of combined the two of them. And she compliments me out loud, and she says, Lorelei, you're doing great, and Lorelei, you're magnificent, and I love you. And for Valentine's Day, every time I saw myself in the mirror, I would tell myself, I love me, and I'm going to take care of me, and I am magnificent. Just like the birds and trees and flowers, I am magnificent. So that's super self-care woman and super self-love woman. And she's super helpful in helping me set self-care boundaries. And so I decide what I do, who I do it with, and for how long. And she puts me first, and chores and work are last. Okay, so that took me a little while to kind of embrace, but I'm pretty good at it now. On a sunny day, I'll go birding, and I'll leave mine sweeping till later. So that's super self-care and super self-love woman. And then I have super self-care boundary woman, because I was really having a hard time with setting boundaries. And so super self-care boundary woman is kind of a derivation of super self-care woman. So I just make sure that I am setting my boundaries to stay in my training zone. And I actually physically will put my hands out in front of me and say, this is what I'm willing to do, and that's the line. That's the line I've drawn for myself, and this is who I'll spend time with and for how long, and this is what I'll do. And